Welcome to the introduction to the set of modules on the teacher's role on a data team. The purpose of this module and its submodules is to help the teacher deepen their understanding of his or her role on the data team through better understanding of the functioning, purpose, and mechanics of a data team. This module is broken down into 7 submodules, of which this one that you're listening to, the introduction, is the first submodule. We then move on to the second topic or submodule, research support for direct consultation models. The third is types of teams and their purposes. And then we move into some practical exercises and information that helps the teacher contribute in an effective manner through number 4, effective communication. Number 5, how the teacher prepares for a team meeting. Number 6, how do we stay focused and keep data at the focus and not entertain the extraneous types of information? And then overarching our activities and our work is, what concern should we give culturally to our work and examination of data? Now, we're going to start, and I apologize if this is a review for many of you, but let's first clarify what we mean, and so that we're all in the common definitions of what is database decision making. It's using raw data and turning it into usable information, and analyzing data that is collected through formal and informal assessments, classroom performance, and most importantly, teacher observation is what allows teams to make instructional decisions that will improve students' achievements. And I emphasize that importance of teachers' observations. These add anecdotal information that brings life and breath to raw data. Why data? We have a considerable amount of research that validates that collecting, analyzing, and responding to student data, these are the most effective ways of improving achievement levels. And if you think about anything that we use within our common lives, our non-professional lives, such as Weight Watchers or our blood pressure, or even some recreational activities such as running, data is what allows us to improve our health through our weight and our blood pressure, our recreation or our sport, and subsequently our health through maybe running a certain amount of time or trying to achieve mileage or reps. These are things that we accept as using data in our non-professional lives. Therefore, in looking at our professional lives, data can be equally effective as a measurement towards the effectiveness of a student's goals or achievement. And database decisions provide schools with the opportunity to build capacity among staff members using data effectively. It energizes us as teachers and to continue what we're doing, or it may give us pause to look at what we're doing and may need to make changes. So all this is geared to improve student results. Now, why are these modules? Now, I've been hinting at this, but let's make this a little more formal. The modules are designed to address, review, and augment the team members' understandings of the process and each member of the team's role. I have been in many team meetings, as I'm sure you have, where there are people who don't contribute, who maybe are looking at their phone or are looking away, or don't really feel the investment they should be making. So through educating and augmenting your knowledge bases, hopefully you will be able to make a more meaningful contribution to the team and thus affect the student as well as your quality of participation. And modules allow for review and reference while you're building processes within your teams so that you can be a more effective team for more students. All right, now it's time for let's move on to our next submodule, our next topic, and get into the heart of what these particular modules are.